Hello everyone, welcome back to the second part of Subject Verb Agreement. If you didn't have a chance to watch the first part, the link is below in the description. Let's get going. There are many standards and rules that you need to know. In this part, you will learn 10 rules and you might understand how to use them correctly. In the first rule, a phrase or clause between subject and verb doesn't change the number of subject. A can of lima beans sits on the shelf. Let me explain. In this sentence, can is the subject. Of lima beans is a prepositional phrase. And sits is the verb. As you see, the verb agrees with the subject can, not with beans, so both subject and verb are singular. The women who went to the party were bored. In this sentence, women is the subject. Who went to the party is a dependent clause. And were is the verb. As you see, the verb agrees with the subject women, not with the party. Rule number 2. Indefinite pronouns as subjects. Indefinite pronouns can sometimes create confusion when it comes to subject-verb agreement in a sentence. Here are some common indefinite pronouns and you can see how they affect subject-verb agreement. Singular indefinite pronoun as a subject takes a singular verb. Plural indefinite pronoun as a subject takes a plural verb. Let's look at this in more detail. A singular indefinite pronoun as a subject takes a singular verb. These are a bunch of common singular indefinite pronouns. You may probably know and use them. Let's move on to the examples to clarify how they stay in a sentence. Everybody knows the rules. In this sentence, the subject agrees with the verb. Both are singular. No one understands the situation. Each does a good deal of work around the office. In each of these sentences, the singular indefinite pronoun is paired with a singular verb to maintain subject-verb agreement. Plural indefinite pronoun as a subject takes a plural verb. These are common plural indefinite pronouns. Let's show you some examples. Several do a good deal of work around the office. In this example, several is a plural indefinite pronoun and it is used with a plural verb do. Many enjoy hiking in the mountains. Few were able to solve the challenging puzzle. Others have different opinions on the matter. In these examples, the subjects agree with the verbs plural indefinite pronoun as a subject paired with a plural verb. It's important to know that some indefinite pronouns can be used in both singular and plural forms depending on whether they are referring to countable or uncountable nouns. With uncountable noun, we use the singular verb. With plural countable noun, we use the plural verb. With singular countable noun, we use the singular verb. These are a bunch of pronouns that are either singular or plural. Some of the sugar is on the table. As you know, sugar is uncountable. Therefore, the sentence has a singular verb. Some of the apples are ripe. Apples are countable. Therefore, the sentence has a plural verb. Most of the cake is eaten. Most of the students are present. Are there any apples in the basket? Is there any cake left in the kitchen? All of the time is precious. All of the employees are present. Let's have a quick review. Countable nouns follow the basic rule, which means that a singular subject needs a singular verb, and a plural subject needs a plural verb. On the other hand, we use a singular verb when an indefinite pronoun refers to an uncountable noun. Compound subjects joined by and are always plural. The cat and dog are playing in the yard. Cat and dog are both individual subjects. They are joined by and to form a compound subject. The verb are is used to agree with the plural subject. Another example. Science and mathematics are my favorite subjects. In this example, as you can see, two singular subjects joined by and take a plural verb. If we join compound subjects by or nor, the verb agrees with the nearer subject. Neither the director nor the actors are following the lines closely. In this example, we have two subjects, director and actors, that join together with nor. According to this rule, the verb should agree with the nearer subject. As you see, the subject that is nearer to the verb is actors, which is plural. Therefore, the verb should be plural. If I change the place of the subjects, according to this rule, the verb should agree with the nearer subject. So, in this example, the nearer subject is director, which is singular. Therefore, the verb is singular. Rule number 5. Inverted subject must agree with the verb. An inverted subject happens when the subject comes after the verb. There is a dog in my garden. In this sentence, the subject-verb order is inverted, which means that subject a dog comes after the verb is. There are 4 dogs in my garden. As you see in these examples, the form of the verb matches the number of the subject, even when the subject is placed after the verb. Collective nouns may be singular or plural depending on the meaning. It's a little bit tricky. Common collective nouns including group, jury, crowd, team, audience. The jury has awarded custody to the grandmother. In this example, the jury is acting as one unit, referring to the unit. It is a singular noun, therefore we need to use the singular form of the verb. The jury members have been arguing for 5 days. In this example, the jury members are acting as 12 individuals. Therefore, the verb is plural. The family is going on vacation next week. In this sentence, the family as a single unit is making a vacation plan. Therefore, the verb should match it. Both are singular. The family are discussing their plans for the holidays. In this example, the family is the subject of the sentence. It refers to a group of people who are related to each other by kinship. Are is a plural form of to be verb, and it agrees with plural subject family. I am going to give you some other examples to show how it's important to choose the appropriate form based on the context. The group is attending a seminar on leadership. The group are discussing their project ideas. The team of researchers is conducting experiments. The team of designers are collaborating on a new product. The audience was captivated by the magician's performance. Here, audience refers to a single group of people. The audience were taking photos with their smartphones. In this example, audience referred to a separate groups of people. In the next rule, you will learn the title of the single entities are always singular. Pride and Prejudice is one of Jane Austen's famous novels. The United Nations plays a key role in international diplomacy and cooperation. The Lord of the Rings is a popular fantasy series. Canada is known for its vast landscapes and friendly people. Apple Inc. is a leading technology company. In general, titles of single entities are treated as singular when it comes to subject-verb agreement. It's good to know that we have 3 types of plural form subjects. Plural form subjects with a singular meaning, with singular or plural meaning, with a plural meaning. Plural form subjects that have a singular meaning or represent a singular concept often take a singular verb. Plural form subjects include news, measles, mumps, physics. For example, news seems plural because of S, but we need to treat it as a singular noun, so you need a singular verb. These nouns are plural in form, but singular in meaning. The news is always challenging. Although news looks like a plural noun, it acts as a singular because it refers to a single concept or collection of information. Mumps is quite serious if you get it as an adult. In this example, mumps is followed by a singular verb because mumps is the name of a singular disease. Physics is a fascinating field of study. Physics refers to the singular discipline or subject, so it takes a singular verb. Plural form subjects with singular or plural meanings take a singular or plural verb depending on the meaning. Politics is an interesting subject. In this example, politics is a singular topic. It refers to an academic field or the concept of politics as a singular discipline, that making it singular. Therefore, the sentence has a singular verb. The politics of the situation were complicated. In this example, politics refers to many aspects of situation, various actions or strategies related to the situation, and it is treated as a plural concept. Therefore, the sentence has a plural verb. Plural form subjects with a plural meaning take a plural verb. The scissors are on the table. Scissors is the subject of the sentence. As you know, scissors is a plural noun referring to a cutting tool with two blades used for cutting various materials. Are is the plural form of the to be verb, and it agrees with the plural subject scissors. The pair of scissors is on the table. In this example, the subject of the sentence is pair and singular. Therefore, the verb must be singular and agree with the subject. Because scissors is the object of the proposition of, scissors doesn't affect the number of verbs. With subject and the subjective complement of different number, the verb always agree with the subject, not with the subjective complement. The subject and its complement are not always both singular and both plural. Even if one is singular and the other plural, the verb agrees with the subject. My favorite topic is poem by Longfellow. In this example, topic is the subject. Poems by Longfellow is the subjective complement that tells you more about the subject. As you see, the subject is singular. Even though the subjective complement is plural, the verb agrees with the subject and is singular. If I change the place of the subject and subjective complement, what will happen? Poems by Longfellow are my favorite topic. In this example, poems is the subject and the plural. My favorite topic is subjective complement and is singular. According to this rule, the verb agrees with our plural subject poems. Let's move on. Rule number 10. One of those who. With this structure, we use a plural verb. This structure is used to refer to a specific individual within a larger group or category. Jack is one of those people who like to watch comedy films. Let's look at this in more detail. One of those indicates that there is a larger group or category of people or things. In this example, one of those people refers to a subset of people, and the relative pronoun who introduces additional information about that subset of people. Like is a plural verb that agrees with the subset of people introduced by who. This example implies that others besides Jack like to watch comedy films. Therefore, the plural verb is the correct form to use. The only one of those who. With this structure, we use a singular verb. This is because you are specifically referring to a single individual within a larger group. Jack is the only one of those people who likes to watch comedy films. When you say the only one of those who, it means you are talking about a single person or things within a larger group. Use a singular verb because you are referring to just one individual who has a specific characteristic within a group. This example implies that no one else except for Jack likes to watch comedy movies. Therefore, the singular verb is the correct one to use. Let's give you some examples. Pause the video to take a look. I hope this video is helpful for you. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified when the new video is uploaded. And also let me know in the comment what type of lesson you would like me to make in the future for you. Good luck.